Hi, I'm host another video by
My
Matthew
sister,
Gaming Vids.
Gerda, runs the mill
In
in
this video,
Riverwood, just up the road.
in Skyrim again.
I'm sure she'd
Part
help you
2.
out.
And so we're
It's
starting
probably
from the
best
beginning
that we
again,
split up.
and hopefully I
Good
won't
luck.
attack
I wouldn't
the
have made
quest
it
givers
without your
or
help
any
today.
chickens this time. But as I died twice already, I decided to go a different way to hopefully discover more things, as I do understand that games like these encourage you to go off the track to find new things instead of just following the road. If any of you know a good graphics card or video card that I can have for quite cheap, please let me know, as at the moment I'm only seeing monsters within about 20 yards of me, and that's really no fun, so I can't snipe off my gear and stuff. As I'm running, I noticed that there's like a crossed axe and a pickaxe on the navigation bar.
Never should have come here.
This shows you if you're heading north, south, east or west, and also shows you enemies, interesting points that you should go to, and other things like that. But I didn't know this at the time, so I wanted to see
I'll have your head.
go over there. So I decided to head straight for it. Nothing's gonna get in my way, so I jump off a few cliffs, find out what it was. So when I got there, I found just a guy there, and he's wanting to attack me, so kill him first. Give him a bit easy kill. So once I've finished looting this guy and taking all his clothes, I noticed that there's a door over there leading into the mountain. So I decided to check out what that was, and after quite a long loading screen, I managed to get in and find a few guys in there, a bridge that were up, and quite a lot of water. As you can see, the loading times, just with the items itself, after the game has loaded the level itself, is quite long. So if that is just the video card, please let me know. As there were nothing on this loading screen, I decided to cut it out so you didn't have to just wait maybe 10-20 seconds of nothing on the blank screen. So here we are, straight into dungeon. I'll later find out this is actually a mine. I should look out for maybe item possibilities. They are more likely to spawn in the mine than anywhere else. But at this moment in time, I have no idea what mining were and if you could actually do it in this game. So after totally slaughtering them two guys, I loot them, take all the valuable stuff and more, I think. If I remember correctly, I take almost everything from them, and then I start looking around the whole place to see if there's anything I can take that has any value to it. So while being in this dungeon, I level up my one-handed skill, heavy armor, and blocking skill, which nearly gives me a whole new level. So after I climb back up, I noticed that there's a bridge sort of thing there. So I'm thinking, well, what if I go over and try to push it over? Will that make it fall down? But it doesn't, so then I look over, try to find something else, and then forget about the bridge afterwards. And that's it of this cave. It's quite small, unless you knock down the bridge. And if you want to find where this is, it's just over. And just you can just about see it in the picture where I just started to talk about it. It's a lever that you just pull, activate it with E. As I'm looking around, I'm thinking to myself, it doesn't look like these are the bad guys. It just looks like they're having a bit of a rough time. Can't afford anything, they have to live in a mining shaft. As you can see at the beginning, they have the beds on the floor. It looks like that they've been kicked out of um, their actual homes and decided not to live by themselves, live with the group of people in a mine shaft, trying to look after each other. But that's just a different twist you can put on it. So we're back out into the fresh air of Skyrim, and now I can see on the navigation bar at the top that the frost, what were it, pickaxe and axe, is now white. I didn't know what this meant at the time, but I found out what it meant later. It meant that you could fast travel to that particular place. Fast travel means that you can skip across the map to any point that you've been to and discovered. And you can only do this if you're under the 300 cap, 300 weight cap. If you're over this cap, I think they called it cumbered or something like that, which means that you can't run fast and you can't fast travel, but you can still jump at the normal height, which I found a bit weird. After that fun and games, I decided to go back to the quest, so I'm heading to Riverwood now to complete the quest. Hopefully not attack them again. So we're just running there down the river to find wood again. And one thing I love about this game is its what could you call it? Like cinematics, is it? Where it shows you doing a killing blow, and there's quite a lot of them as well. And it depends on the enemy you've got as well, to what cinematic shows, what animation shows, and I'm really enjoying them. I've been playing this game for quite a while now, and really enjoying it. And this is one of the points I just love. It adds a different depth to the game, and I'm really enjoying that depth that's showing it in a different perspective to you. So it's like the third person who's just watching you, and then you're stabbing the monster or the enemies to death. By the way, there, I found out it was getting quite easy, so I decided to turn up difficulty by, I think it were 2 notches, and now I'm finding the game better. It's more challenging, so it's harder to do. So I find the river here, and I wanted to see if, what the water physics were like. And I don't know if it was just my computer being on the lowest settings and all, but the water actually looked pretty good, but it didn't interact with the player that much. And you couldn't see any waves that were made by me. And then you up to like the chest and you're still running around.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
And that much weight I'm carrying. This should be
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me.
Not to click on the
I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
And maybe tab to get out of the talking. And this is my first side quest that I'm on. I mean,
is that sarcasm?
If you want to listen to
I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar.
Please feel free to
still, you have a
tell
point.
Me to
Camilla letting Feindal visit her isn't a good thing for me.
When people are talking.
Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Feindal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
Subtitles on until about 9-10 hours now. So just tell me what you want me to do.
What is it
if
now,
you want
Mother?
Me to maybe stop talking while they're talking, I'll happily do that and just carry on what I was saying after we've done. So this is the log mill of the Riverwood village. It looks very nice. and sometimes you see one of the workers here pick up one of the logs and throw it down onto it. It looks so nice and so well done. The animations to it look very nice, and really,
there's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim. What is that blowhard up to now?
It hits the nail on the head.
So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me.
Part of the
To be played this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
And they want to sabotage each other's chances to get with that person. So, what do? You send a letter to from one of them to the other.
No, what's going on?
To get the other person.
You two look pretty well.
New to Riverwood?
Like her a bit more.
If you're looking for work,
Now
go see Hod at the mill.
That hand. And I also noticed that the person
It's my mill.
who
Some folks think it's my town too, but it ain't.
is sitting right
The
next
Jarl
to her.
in Whiterun owns
So
the land and the town. I just pay the
I
taxes.
understand this time how we got there first, but the first 2 times we were
Of
there.
course.
Now it's
Here's the
straight
key to
across
the house.
woodland.
Stay as long as
So
you
I don't
like.
know how we got there
If there's
first,
anything else you need, just let
but
me know.
it's just one of these things
Oh,
in games.
what's this all about? What are you two
Unless
doing
it
here?
turns out to be a different person, but it looked exactly the same. After becoming good buddies with her, she lets you just take all of her items that you want. So this quest is turning out to be very good. So just remember, if you're short of a few bob, go talk to her and you might be able to get some nice things from her. Also remember, she
A
does let you
dragon?
into her
In Helgen?
house.
It can't be.
And you can take,
Although,
I think,
it
everything
would
from
explain
the
what I
house.
saw earlier.
But I don't know
Flying
if that
down the valley
respawns
from
or
the
not,
south.
so
I
be
thought I
careful
must
of
have
what
just
you
been seeing
take.
things.
So basically, she's telling me to go to Whiterun to find somebody there. I think they said the king there. And I'll be able
You're
to help
right,
him with
I
some
saw
errands
it, but
and maybe get the bounty
how's that
taken
possible?
off my head.
Dragons
The
don't
bounty is
exist.
only 5
They're
gold,
just stories
which
from
is
long ago.
minimum.
I don't know why, but I actually
As
believe you.
You may,
You've got the look of
if you
someone who's
attack
just
the
seen a
children
dragon.
in this city,
Things
you get
just go from
1,000
bad to
gold
worse.
on top
First
of
the
your head.
war, now
So you need to be
dragons.
careful of what
What's
you
this
do.
world coming to?
Thank you for
The
viewing
Jarl
this
needs
video.
to know
Please
if there's a
remember to
dragon
like,
on the loose.
comment,
Riverwood
favorite
is
and subscribe
defenseless.
if you enjoy these videos.
We need to get word to Jarl
Thank
Balgruuf
you,
in
and
Whiterun
goodbye.
to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Alfred was true.